Another important feature related to work instruction creation or SOP generation is the ability to capture and save multiple snapshots or images tied to a particular activity and then further edit or annotate those images. For instance, a user may want to capture the currently displayed content in the 3D viewer. They can click the snapshot button and they are offered different options. For instance, some basic editing can be performed right in the preview editor by clicking the edit image button, and things such as cropping, saturation, rotation, and things of that nature can be set. For instance, the user can crop out a particular view that they wish to see in this image and get rid of other things they don't desire or care for. They can click done, and once they are satisfied with the editing, they can click the save button, and then the edited image is displayed in the image preview screen. The user can set the image as a snapshot, which can be used in the purposes of collecting a number of different images or snapshots at the activity to be used and combined later into one SOP image. They can set the image previewed directly as an SOP image, along with the ability to define the work step it is attached to, or they can directly go into the image editor. In this case, we will select set a snapshot to collect a few different snapshots of this 3D model at this particular activity. The snapshot is automatically saved to the activity documents folder as defined inside the activity library. The user can then feel free to go and collect a new snapshot for that activity and perform the same functions. With an activity selected, the user can open up the image editor where they can interact with all of the snapshots or SOP images defined for this particular activity selected back in the virtual build module. For instance, displayed are the two snapshots that I just took, and we will be creating an SOP image from those snapshots. Also included in the image editor is the ability to add a number of different types of annotations. A number of standard SOP annotations come included out of the box, such as a call out, an incremented call out using numbers, text boxes, highlight circles, and so forth. An interesting feature is callouts with reference designators defined inside of the consumption data are automatically created for the consumption records at the selected activity. A number of standard assembly icons or images come out of the box. In this case, we can see the assembly planner standard PPE icons, and also the ability for a customer to add their own custom callouts can also be added here. So one basic one is currently added, but at an administrator level, by clicking the admin button, administrators of Assembly Planner can define shapes, different shapes that are important or needed for their particular organization by dragging and dropping and providing a shape name. They can specify different font sizes, connector types, shape types, colors of the background of the shape, the line color, and so on and so forth. Just as there were standard image shapes, the administrator can also define images to be used for annotations that are pertinent to their particular organization, and as well as defining or managing the current shapes. So in this case, a shape could be selected and then chosen for deletion from the templates for all users within that organization. The user can also specify and override existing annotation colorings and fonts and so forth by doing this. Doing so here sets the definition for all users of Assembly Planner the next time they would log into the software. To create an SOP image, we can click the new SOP image button in the upper left-hand corner. This brings up a design grid where the user can start defining their SOP image. Typically, we'll start with snapshots, which can be drag and dropped from the Snapshots tab. That can be sized, arranged, and moved as necessary. And the ability to also add images from outside of the image editor is also available. For instance, if an engineer has an image or a photo of a particular piece of equipment or a tool necessary that should be displayed, they can simply navigate to their image, select it, and it is then inserted into the image, and all images can be sized. Just as in the snapshot preview screen, an image in this area can also be selected and edited in the same manner. So with an image selected, a preview of that image can be displayed, and then certain basic editing features can be performed on that image in the editor. Annotations are added in the same manner. So by simply dragging and dropping from the shapes stencil on the left-hand side of the screen, the engineer can specify a particular annotation to be used as part of their SOP image. At a user level, they are always free to change coloring of the lines, the background color, as well as the size and thickness of the lines. Once they are satisfied with their particular SOP image, they simply select the Save Image button. In the same manner as snapshots, the SOP images are saved directly to the Activity Documents folder. The image editor does obviously allow for the editing of defined SOP images. So in the case where an image needs to be edited because of an engineering change or whatever the situation may arise, the user would come to the SOP Images tab, select the image, hit the Edit Diagram button at the top, and then they can save or they can change whichever attributes they desire. In this case, I deleted a call out, and I'm going to add a text box rather than the call out, and I'm going to specify some information that would be important to the users on the shop floor. I can save the image at this point. I can also assign it to work steps that are defined at the activity level on the Work Step tab. Once I'm satisfied, I can hit Save Image, and then the edited image is then updated within inside of Assembly Planner. Once work step data and certain attributes about the process or activity in this case are defined inside the image editor, a prompt will come up asking the user if they want to refresh their process data as a signal that some of that data has been modified. Different types of refreshes are available inside of the virtual build module. There is a simple refresh of the 3D viewer screen, also refreshing of the process data, and a full refresh of the workspace, including the 3D model and all of the process data. Right-clicking, as indicated before on the 3D viewer, provides a lot of the same functionality that is available on the top toolbar menu inside of the virtual build module as a shortcut to the user.